Earlier this year, we launched our international secondment program and we welcomed our first secondees into our audit practice from the Australian lineal member firm Bentley's. Our international secondment program is a unique experience for our people to learn new skills and to experience new business cultures. We hope to expand our international secondment program, but today I'm joined by Bronya and Matt, who are coming to the end of their first secondment, and we're here today to ask them a few questions about how it's been. So Bronya, now that your secondment here has come to an end, how have you found the experience?
At first it was quite terrifying, challenging, just getting used to a whole new environment, getting used to transport, especially the tube. I've accidentally sat on two people, and just a couple of minutes ago I almost got run over by some bicycles because everyone here loves cycling. It's crazy. But no, like so far, well actually it's coming to an end, but you know, it's been really good. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
And Matt, how about you?
Definitely, I guess initially a bit challenging given that, you know, there's so much change, like new systems, you know, new environment. London's very big, even coming from a smaller firm to the size of Blick Rothenberg. So that's been a bit of a change, but once it's sort of settled and adjusted to that, it's been really enjoyable.
It's just, it's sort of undescribable, but it's just something that I guess you never know how much you're going to enjoy it until you get in and do it. So.
And I guess what are some of your key highlights of being in London?
I think for me, just the availability of, you know, the social aspect. There's always something happening in London, whether it be, you know, bar hopping across different areas of, you know, Covent Garden and Soho, or even going to shows. So I've been to the Lion King, so that was enjoyable for me.
Cool. How about you, Bronya?
So I've been to a comedy show. I've seen Roger Ning, who's a Malaysian comedian who was very funny. I probably wouldn't get to see him back home if he was in Australia. And similar to a reggae band or like a grime band that I'm really interested in. So I've been to a couple of shows and I've really enjoyed that social aspect and just getting to see more of, I guess, the city area. I've been to Hyde Park, Kensington Gardens, so it's been, every day is different.
I think the highlights for me are just the sporting events. There's lots of different sports you can get out to. So I've been to the rugby, the cricket, even a bit of Gaelic football over in Ireland, so that was pretty exciting to see. But outside of that, just the culture, a lot of plays and artwork and things you wouldn't get in other countries that you can get here in London.
There's just so many things to do. You have shows, you have all the tourist attractions, you got the museums. Every day has really just been a highlight.
Brilliant. Okay, Bronya, I guess you've had 3 months now as working in the audit team. How have you enjoyed working in that team, and how have you enjoyed Blick Rothenberg?
The team's been really helpful. Any questions that I've had, they've been able to, you know, assist me straight away, which has been really great. It's a much larger team, so it did take some time to get used to, but no, I've enjoyed working with the firm and everyone here has been great, so yeah, it's been good.
Awesome. How about you, Matt?
Yeah, sort of along the same lines. I really think the people make the firm. From a professional and a social point of view, you know, everyone's been really friendly and accommodating. I think even the buddy system that you guys have in place is really good for people that are just starting out to sort of have that comfort level with someone without knowing who to ask or what to do. So I think that's a really good takeaway from my experience here.
And I guess what have you learned from working at Blick Rothenberg, and that could be from a professional perspective as well as a personal perspective?
Yeah, I guess working in a bigger firm, it's you know, you got to be a bit more assertive and a bit more communicative across the team, working in bigger teams. So I think something that I've taken away personally. I think from a professional level, just learning new things relating to audit and tax, and just different you know, ways of how the UK do it different to Australia. So
I've learned quite a few things, working in different industries, working with international clients, as well as not-for-profits and charities. They do have different regulations here compared to back home, so that's been interesting to learn.
And if you could sum up your secondment in one word, what would that be, Bronya?
I'm going to use the word thrilling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, every day's been different, so it's been fun.
Brilliant. How about you, Matt?
It's hard to describe it in just one word for me, but I would describe it as once in a lifetime. It's just been such a good experience, and I guess I didn't know how much I would get out of it until I've gone in and tried it.
So last time we did a quick fire round, and I think people really enjoyed that. So let's do that again. So, Bronya, your favourite Aussie slang?
G'day, mate. It's just quintessential Aussie.
And you, Matt?
I'll go for in a wild crocodile.
Awesome. Never heard that one, but fine. And your favourite British slang?
I'm going to say pip pip. Pip pip cheerio.
My favourite British slang is probably blimey. Close second is you're right in the halls. You know, it's always a bit of an odd one to hear that one and not know what to say.
Aussie barbecue or British roast?
I'm going to stick with the Aussie barbecue.
Yeah.
I can't beat it.
Matt?
I'll go with Sunday roast, you know, especially if you've had a couple. It's really comforting on the Sunday lunch.
Okay, and you mentioned tax earlier, so I'm going to try this one again. Tax or audit?
I have tried a bit of tax here, but I'm still going to go with audit.
Okay. Bronya?
I'm just going to have to stick with audit. Sorry, James.
Okay. London or Brisbane?
I'm going to say Brisbane. Have a lot of family back home, so Brisbane all the way.
For me, London. For the fact that there's so much to do in London, but even outside, the proximity to Europe and being able to travel to so many different places that I wouldn't have ever got to experience without the secondment program.
Favourite bar?
Be rude to not say Phillies, wouldn't it?
Feel me.
Thank you. Look, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here at Blick Rothenberg, and look, we hope you see you again in the future, and we hope that you have had a wonderful experience and that you go back and share what a secondment can do for you personally as well as professionally. So thank you both.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, James.